Yo, your mom just called and I think she said Chiquito Tafai just came out with a new episode. Now, if you think what I'm thinking, I think it's time that we sit back, relax, and tune into this week's episode. Yo, welcome to Chiquito Tafai. I'm your host, Kaya, and I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that we have a playlist now. Now, this playlist is available on Apple Music and Spotify, and this is going to be our playlist of the summer. Now, I know I've been talking about it for a couple years now, but I finally did it. Finally got it done. And finally sent it out to you guys. And it's a really good playlist. Like, there's so many songs on there. And it's going to be endless this summer. I think right now we have like 50-something songs, which is about 3 hours-ish of music. And if you know me, one thing about me is that I love music. I can literally pull up a song and be like, this is my song right now. But that is available right now. So if you hit our link down below, you can go check that out on Apple Music or Spotify. And there is also a link to where you can submit a song. So when you submit a song, it simply allows me to add your song to the playlist. Yes, there's a lot of songs, but it's going to be updated every single week. And who knows, your song might be featured when we upload one of our episode announcements. But the theme of the music is mainly like throwbacks, alternative, pop, you name it. I'm not going to limit you guys because that's stupid if I limit y'all. But I want you to add what you think Chiquito Tafai means to you. Like when you close your eyes, what song comes to mind when you think of the show? So that is my challenge for y'all. I hope you guys add some good songs. Even if they're not, I want to just know, like, what are you listening to? And I want to add music from around the world as well, since we have hit every single continent. So with that, I want you guys to add something from your hometown or your area and increase the playlist. This will continue until maybe the end of summer, but the playlist will be available year round. And hopefully next year we can do another one to where we just keep adding and have different versions of what our summer looks like every single year. But speaking of music, I have been playing this game called Mixtape, and I've told all of my friends about it. If you have not played Mixtape, you need to go play Mixtape. Mixtape is a game about 3 friends that are enjoying their last summer in town before they graduate from high school. And pretty much like they're going to like go on like a road trip and just go their separate ways after everything is done. They got one last night together. The cool thing about this is that it's like a story-based kind of game. So it's like you start off like with the main character, and it just gradually changes to like the other 2. But the cool thing about it is that there is music theme. There's a music theme for each level. And I think there's like 10 levels, but like there's so many good songs. And this is based in the 80s. So you have like one of the characters has like a Walkman. There's like a cassette tape. Obviously there's a record player. There's so much good music. If you ever heard of Devo, they're in it. The Smashing Pumpkins. And like, it's so good. Like, the first time I played it, I was like, I've never heard some of these songs before. And I had to add them to my playlist because I was like, this is like really good. And then the crazy thing about it, like the main character, she can literally pull music from any time. So if a thought comes to her mind, she's like, oh, this reminds me of this song created by this person back in 19 whatever. And that's a pretty cool gift to have. Like, you're able to pull music out of your mind at any given time because it fits in that moment. Now, I can't pull music from all the way back then, but I can definitely pull a couple 2010 songs out of my head. I'm like, oh, okay, this reminds me of a Katy Perry song, or it reminds me of the Black Eyed Peas, or it reminds me of like the 90s. Can I give you the exact title of the song? No. I can't give you the exact same, like the song name, but I can definitely like give you what it sounds like. But it was really cool seeing how the music that was chosen played so well with the level. And it created a pretty good experience. Now, I know the rating for it was like a 10 out of 10. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. I would give like an 8 out of 10. I wish it was longer. And I wish that there was like more that you could do, but I get it's kind of like reading like a book, but you're playing it. So it's like 3 hours of fun, but it's really good. Like the story itself is really good. The graphics, I love it so much. because it gives like that nostalgic feel that it's in the 80s. Obviously, I wasn't born in the 80s. I'm not that old. But being able to experience that and just see it, I'm like, okay, that's literally like, I'm sure that's how it looked back then. I'm in early 2000s, baby, so I already know like some things go hand in hand. The story itself was amazing because like it made me like look back at like high school, and I had some good friends and everything, and when we graduated, I think we spent a little bit of time with each other, and then we ended up just going our separate ways. And it was like our last night in town. It was like literally just like how the game is. Like you spend your last night in town with your friends, and then you're off to do your own thing. And it's not sad because we all grow up, we all do our own thing. Because yeah, high school makes or breaks us all the time. But it's how you mold it and create your own story with it. Your friends are gonna serve their purpose, whether it's for eternity or if it's just for a short time. And I've had a lot of friends that they come and go, and that is okay. But I can say that I enjoyed our moments together because they made a special chapter in my life. So I was like, okay, like spending that last night in town, it does like it feels different. Like I could like put myself into a game, and I was like, this is one of my favorite games. I'm not gonna say my favorite game of all time, but it's definitely one of my favorite games this year because I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the graphics. I really enjoyed the music on it. And to really think, like at one point, I was there. Like I experienced that. Like it's such a good game. If you have not played it, definitely go play it. You may like I didn't even get bored of it. It was like it's only 3 hours. Like you could literally play through it in like one sitting. But there's like there's different things that you can do. Like there's like a level where you can like make like a slushy, and like you're trying to make like the ultimate like best flavor. And there's like cotton candy. I think it's like cotton candy or bubble gum, cherry, cola, mango, and like there's like different ones. And then I think my favorite level or scene of the game was probably the movie theater. Well, it wasn't a movie theater. It was like a blockbuster. Now I'm kind of showing my age on this one, but a blockbuster is where you could go get like movies, and you can go rent movies for a little bit. So if you went to go get like, let's say at the time, I guess like Terminator or something. So if Terminator came in, you could rent it for like a few days. You can rent it for a week, and then you had to bring it back. And I guess like back then, like they had like the VHS tapes. So with the tapes, you had to rewind it all the way back because you didn't want to return it with it playing at the end. And if you didn't return it with it back to the start, they charged you like a fee for it. But in Mixtape, there was, I guess like they had gotten like drunk or something, and they had sent the guy in to go get a movie. They told him to go get, I think, 3 different movies. So like you walk in and like you're immersed like out of it, like his like vision. So everything's like blurry, the whole room is moving. And it was really cool. And like the one thing that made me mad was that as he was walking, his hand would stick out and grab the shelf. And when he would grab the shelf, he would knock over every single movie. And I'm like, there's no way you just did that. And it was literally every single time. He would just stick his arm out and go, whoops, my bad. And then he was walking past like a cart. And then he like pulled the cart down, and like in the back, you can hear somebody go, come on, man. I just picked that up. It's really cool. And like you can like pick a movie, and overall, like I said, like the graphics, the story, it's a really good game. Like I definitely give like an 8, like I said, 8 out of 10. But I played again, absolutely. Like I plan on playing it again like real soon. But I just need a little break because I want to find like all the little Easter eggs and then complete it that way because there's a lot of Easter eggs in this game. And that was probably like one of my favorite games that I've played that is music driven. And I think if you enjoy music or you like enjoy the 80s or 90s, I think you should play this game. I don't recommend a lot of things, but this is definitely one of those games that I do recommend that you play at some point in your life. And if you have Xbox, I believe it's free. And then I think it's like $12, like $10 to $12 on everything else. It's available on any platform, so I think y'all should play it. But enough about music. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a quick update about our playlist. Also, the Summer Chronicles logo is complete, and we have yet to decide what we are going to do with it. There were two different options at the time of listening. It is on our Instagram right now. There is an option for a purple and green combination. There is an option for a lime green and orange combination. And I think that you guys should go to our Instagram and vote on which one you think will represent us for the summer of 2026. This summer is going to be jam-packed with so many things. We have so many opportunities, so many travel adventures, just so much to do. Because it's the 1st of June. It's the first of the month. So let's kick off our summer right. A lot of you guys have graduated. Congratulations to y'all. A lot of you guys are now rising seniors. Congrats, and be prepared for nothing but fun. Because we're not worried about school right now. We're worried about the summertime. We're wondering how we're going to enjoy our summer. What are we going to do? Are we going to go to the local gas station and get a slushie? Are we going to go to a Braves game this weekend? What do you plan on doing with your summer? Because I know what I'm doing with my summer, but I'm not going to explain that until later. But my summer is packed with so many things, so much travel, and I plan to share it with you all. If you've been keeping track of our Instagram a little bit, we had a little hiccup where we kind of ran out of money just a little bit. And sometimes we just don't have the funds to hit record. Why? Because working is tough sometimes. Like, you got bills on top of bills, and then you got to make sure you eat. And then you got to make sure you pay for these expensive ass gas prices, which is so stupid. Because, like, I think at one point, I spent like $45 on gas, which is like, ugh. But gas is expensive. So because gas is expensive, I'm having to use my money that I use for the podcast to pay for said gas. But luckily, I don't go anywhere, so I'm able to save a little bit of dollars, and I spent my gas money on this show because I love y'all so much. So we ran out of money, we got money, and now we're just living lavish. So hopefully we have enough to last the rest of the time, because if not, I got to get a second job. And I really don't want to get a second job. But all jokes aside, I'm grateful that we had the opportunity to continue to record. I'm grateful that, I've saved a little bit more and I was more responsible with my money. So I was able to accommodate for the things that I needed. And I truly thought, I need the podcast. Y'all may not know that, but I need it. I like to talk a lot. And if you know me in person, I am a yapper. So being able to have access to this and being able to just hit record and just talk is a blessing in disguise for me, because sometimes I'm just literally rambling on and somebody comes along and they just listen. And sometimes people just hear me and then they just go. And that is fine. Because at the end of the day, I'm here just to entertain you guys for the week. But when I'm not hitting record, I'm entertaining my friends at work. Because apparently I'm the funniest one. Well, no, they didn't say I was the funniest one. They said my humor is what gets people going every single day. What does that mean? I don't know. But I'll just say I'm the fun one, because you can't have this much fun, have a podcast, and still work a 9 to 5. And I do not want to talk about work right now, because I have to literally get ready for work in the next 20 minutes. But instead, I'm hitting record for you guys, because why not? The job can wait. This is more important. But this summer, there's so much going on. I think that we are going to do something special when we go on one of our trips. I have 3 trips this summer, and the first one is coming up real soon. I cannot wait to share that. I can't wait to go to my first Braves game. I'm so excited for that, and I cannot wait to just talk about that when that happens. But as of right now, it is the 1st of the month. I have another week until payday. I have to get through the week. It's only Monday. I just got to make it to tomorrow, because tomorrow we have another adventure coming up, and I'm excited because basketball season is back. Basketball season has been going great. The WNBA has been doing so much so far this season. My Atlanta Dream are sitting, at the time, number 1 in the Eastern Conference, one of the best records so far. And even if we're number 2, I haven't seen the updates yet, but we are still doing really great than we did a couple years ago, which I'm truly proud of. But my Atlanta Dream are coming back home and they are playing tomorrow, and I'm excited to go. I'm excited to cheer them on. I'm excited to see the Connecticut Sun play their last game in Atlanta, because they're about to disband this team and make them the Houston Comets. And I was not around when the Houston Comets were, but I am excited to see what is to come when this team comes back next year. One thing about me, if you know me, I love basketball. I may not talk about basketball all the time, but it is still my first love. I truly love it. I love the excitement. My heart can't take the heart palpitations, but it is okay because I am excited. I love basketball, and I cannot wait to share the experience at Gateway with you guys soon. But I'm going to wrap this up because, like I said, I have to get ready for work. I got to make some money somehow to pay for the podcast. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little updates. I hope you guys are ready for this summer. I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday or Tuesday. Doesn't matter. Hope you have a great week. I will definitely be sending you guys another episode real soon. I love you guys. Make sure to share this podcast. I don't care if it's with your dog. And I will see you guys next time.